Everyone to Wake Up West Texas. Time right now is 7:41. Of course, you know we always got you covered on what's happening here in West Central Texas and happening today. Beginning at 4:30, the NAACP of San Angelo is having a senatorial town hall with a very special guest. And joining me now is a very special guest, friend to the show and friend in my real life, the president of the NAACP, Miss Shirley Spears. Good morning.
Good morning.
Long time no see. I am good. Before we get started talking about what's happening today, thank you so much for participating in our 1,000th show yesterday.
I had a great time.
I know.
It was fun.
We over here doing electric slide and stuff, showing people how we do, and you all are showing people how you all do today with this town hall. Tell us all about it.
Well, Senator Charles Perry is our state senator here in this area, and we want to talk with him about what happened in the legislative session this past session. And then we want to talk with him about some concerns that we had from the state NAACP and just kind of get an idea of what it is that's going on from his perspective here in this area as our state senator.
It's going to be very interesting.
Yes, it will be, and we've invited a lot of people to come out and be able to listen to him and ask questions because it's always important to be aware of what's going on. Of course, the session will, we will not have a session next year, but we want to try to get on his radar and talk with him and develop a rapport more than anything. We really don't have a relationship with Senator Perry, with the NAACP and its constituency, and we want to do that.
And it's really great that he's actually coming out here to actually have this town hall with people and that you all set it up. And I know there are two other great things that you all are doing. One has to do with the El Paso shooting that happened over the weekend.
Right. We talked with some of our friends and family there in the El Paso area. There is a large, actually it's the oldest NAACP chapter in the state. And although none of them were injured, one of our members' granddaughter was injured. And so we're having a prayer vigil for Dayton, Ohio, for Chicago with all the shootings that go on often in that area, and certainly for El Paso, just to show solidarity in what they're going through.
Holding strong, and that's going to happen a little bit before?
Just before Senator Perry comes in, we'll kind of have a little Q&A of different things in our chapter that's going on. We'll do some voter registration, talk about the census for a minute, and then we'll just kind of pass around opportunities for people to lift prayer.
Ooh, let's talk about that census, because I know last time we were talking about how you all are doing a voter registration, and when we were celebrating Juneteenth, you all had the whole census and stuff.
Yes.
Do we know the results of that census yet?
Well, the census hasn't been done. It won't be done until April of 2020. It'll start on April 1.
Okay.
But what we've done is completed our training, several of us on the executive committee for the NAACP, and we have our own plan mapped out for what we'll be doing, and we are certified as a complete count committee. So we are a partner of the U.S. Census Bureau to go out and provide education and information to people to prepare. And for those hard to hit areas, there are people like children under 5, some of our elderly, low to moderate income, and certainly some of the members of our Hispanic community and our immigrants. So our goal is to go out and try to help them to get over the barriers and understand the importance of filling it out, whether they're a citizen or not. Every household needs to count every person so that we can account for the federal funds that come to the area.
As you can see, 3 big things happening today at that NAACP Senatorial Town Hall. You're going to get to hear from Senator Charles Perry. On top of that, we're going to be able to have a vigil for people who may have lost their lives or got injured during that El Paso shooting, even though it's not even in our city. I love that you're doing that because, Texas strong always. And on top of that, if you have not registered to vote, that's going to be the place where you can do it for sure. Again, happening today, starting at 4:30, 1100 MLK Drive is the address. Of course, we'll have all of those details on our website, myfoxzone.com. Shirley Spears, the legend herself. I love you like cooked food.
Oh, my
beautiful
goodness.
lady.
And you do love food.
I sure do. Time right now is 7:45. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.